Actually, I've finished this book, except for one thing. To demonstrate what I said, I'll show you. I'll read 2 pages from this book here, and that will take about 4 minutes, I think. Yeah. So this is a scene of a man of Yemeni origin who went to England, married a young girl, the girl of the landlord. He stayed with them, got her pregnant, and he then had to marry her, but only after he extracted a big gift in the shape of a house from her father, who wanted to bury the scandal. And then after they got married, he was very cruel to her and used to beat her, and at the same time to go with other women and so on. So this is a stage when this girl, Biddy, his wife, was being beaten, and his girlfriend is Jill, and Biddy, the wife, has a policeman who has fallen in love with her. Okay, and the cultural differences will be apparent now. So the policeman is called Sergeant Dooley. And the guy is a law student. Sergeant Dooley followed Hasan to the Resto Bar, a restaurant near the law school, where Hasan often went, and where he had just ordered some vegetarian pizza, because he never trusted that the meat was completely free of pork. The waitress put the food in front of him, together with a drink of lemonade. He was eating alone, which for him was the rule rather than the exception. David Dooley took the table immediately next to Hasan's, the latter being right in the corner of the room. "Not very busy today," David started. "No. My first time here. Do you come here regularly?" "No, not really." "How's the food here?" "Okay, I suppose. There's nothing like home cooking, if you ask me." "True. Do you have someone that cooks for you? A wife, I mean." "No. I take it you don't like questions." "I'm usually the one who asks questions." "Really? How's that?" "I'm a lawyer." "Oh, really? That's wonderful. You're so young. But I should have guessed, this restaurant being near the law inns and all that. Are you a barrister or a solicitor?" "Well, actually, I'm still a student, a senior student." "So, you know a lot about the law?" "Yes, I take my final exams in a couple of months." "Great. So what's the punishment in English law for assault and battery of a wife?" Hasan's knife fell out of his right hand, making a loud clang against his plate and causing some of the restaurant customers to turn their heads towards him. "Why on earth would you ask me such a question? You have to consult a licensed barrister." "I thought you might know the answer, Hasan." Hasan looked absolutely ashen with fear when he heard his name, and started sweating profusely. His mouth became so dry he could not swallow the morsel of pizza. It occurred to him that the man was Biddy's brother, Albert, whom he had not met, just back from the United States, and that he was there to beat him up, just like a Yemeni brother might do to defend the honor of an abused sister. "Are you Albert?" "Oh, allow me to introduce myself. Sergeant David Dooley." David said, stretching his big muscular forearm and fleshy hand, which Hasan would not shake. "Why did you follow me here? I will report you." "This would be premeditated assault." "Sorry, I omitted to say that I am in civilian clothing. And I am not here in that capacity. But you are in the capacity of a man trying to seduce a married woman. Even if it was true, under which section of the Penal Code of England is that a crime? Back in my country, you would be severely beaten, or worse, by her husband and brothers. But I'm not in your country. You are in mine. And the punishment for willful assault and battery, if proven, especially against a defenseless woman, is quite severe. Check the code. I'm glad you said, if proven. I did no such thing. I know the law. Well, in that case, you have nothing to worry about. So I'll just stop there to just give you a sample of the conflict and how cultures enter very much into a conversation at that time. And this is from this book here.
Thank you. Thank you. Questions, comments, okay.
So what happened to Hasan?
You will have to invest in $15 to buy the book.
Besides that, I mean, very, very good.